Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make our go-to vegan/vegetarian sushi rolls. We make this tasty and refreshing meal every so often, and it's surprisingly filling. Plus, this recipe has very simple ingredients and we've added some tips and tricks to help you make sure it comes out great at home. The ingredients you'll need include several sheets of seaweed, aka sushi nori, sushi rice, which is short grain and stickier than regular rice, so don't substitute, 3 simple ingredients for the sushi vinegar, which are rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. Veggies for the filling including a carrot, a cucumber, a red bell pepper, and an avocado. Also for the filling, some seasoned or pickled burdock root, which we found at the Japanese grocery store. And some optional toppings or condiments like sesame seeds, pickled ginger, wasabi, soy sauce, and any other sauces you have on hand or like, such as Ploy chili sauce, which is vegan, or something with a sesame flavor. The one we use here is vegetarian. Plus you'll need some kind of sushi mat. Here are some examples of some wooden and plastic options. First, for prep, you'll want to rinse 2 cups of sushi rice in cold water. Rinse and drain it repeatedly until the water runs clear to get rid of the excess starch. Next, you'll want to soak the rice for 15 minutes because unsoaked rice expands too quickly, leading to mushy rice. You'll notice the unsoaked rice looks like this, and the soaked rice will turn more opaque like this. To cook the rice, we use a Japanese rice cooker to get the perfect results every time. We put everything in and just turn on the sushi rice mode on the machine itself. This will take about 40 minutes, and alternatively, you can use your stove. Usually there's directions and ratios printed on the back of your sushi rice. So super quick, here's a few ratios to keep in mind. 1 cup of dried rice equals 3 cups of cooked rice. Each cup of cooked rice makes about 1 roll. So in this recipe, 2 cups of dried rice makes 6 rolls, which serves about 2 people. Alright, so you'll also need to prepare sushi vinegar. The ratio is up to personal preference because some people like it more seasoned than others. Here's the ratio that we use. 1/3 cup of rice vinegar, 4 teaspoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I just stir it to dissolve it, though I know some people do it in a saucepan over medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes. Here's an alternative ratio if you want to make it more seasoned. For prep, we'll want to get all the veggies ready. First, slice up the bell peppers thinly. Then julienne the carrots and cucumbers. The best way is to actually square off all 4 sides and then cut them into planks. This makes it easy to cut into thin strips. Finally, you'll want to slice the avocado right before assembly to minimize the browning, so save this part for last. When the rice is done, scoop it into a shallow and wide container to help it cool down faster. A wooden paddle usually comes with the sushi mat kits because metal spoons could mush up the rice. Also, don't use a metal bowl because the vinegar might react with it. The idea is to pour the sushi vinegar in and use the wooden paddle to fold it in gently. You can wet the paddle if you notice too much sticking. Also, if you notice any stray grains, you can scoop them back down to prevent them from drying out. I usually section off the rice into 6 parts like this to make it easier to distribute into even rolls later. Cover with a damp towel to prevent drying out, and that's it. We can move on to assembly. First, cover your mat with plastic wrap to protect it. You can see I just taped it on the back. Place your nori shiny side down and rough side up for regular rolls. Scoop 1 cup of rice on and wet your hands before pushing it out towards the edges. You'll want to leave a 1-inch margin at the end. Next, add your filling. At this step, you can add a little bit of extra flavor by adding sauce along the inside. Then, roll and press using the mat, optionally using some water to help it seal. Another tip is that if you place the shiny side up, you can make rolls with the rice on the outside by following almost all the same instructions with a few adjustments. These include pressing the rice all the way and not leaving any space, unlike here, sprinkling sesame seeds on the outside, and then turning it around to add the filling before you roll it. It's a fun variation of this, and although a little bit messier, we think it tastes better to have the rice on the outside. Alright, so now to cut it, you'll want to wet and clean your knife with a paper towel in between the slices, or it'll get too sticky and mess up your roll. First, cut the roll in half and put the pieces side by side. Then, make 2 more cuts to have 6 pieces total. If you want to make sure the pieces come out perfect, or you're having a sushi party with beginners at it, you can use a sushi kit that comes with a guide, like this. I really like this one where it cuts it into 8 pieces and you can eat the ends that don't look as good. Just remember to clean the knife in between slices so it doesn't get sticky. Sprinkle with sesame seeds and that's it. Repeat for each roll or have multiple mats so that people can make them in parallel. Serve with what you like. I highly recommend soy sauce and this Ploy sweet chili sauce for dipping. We hope you guys give it a try. It's perfect for your next sushi craving or meal to have on a warm day. As usual, you can find the list of ingredients, supplies, and relevant links in the description below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more easy plant-based recipes.